There was a black boy with the mental age of a 5-year-old, going door to door delivering gifts. Suddenly, a police car pulled up in front of him. The officer told him not to move and casually grabbed a present from the boy's shopping cart. The boy hurried to stop him, but in the next second, he was pressed against the car by the cop and inexplicably taken to the police station. Terrified, he curled up in the corner, repeatedly crying, "I want to go home." Just then, two officers walked in. They immediately recognized the mentally challenged boy in front of them. The next moment, the boy was released, and they even invited him to watch a game with them. Meanwhile, the officer who had brought him in was off to the side, writing up a self-criticism. You see, the boy in front of them, who appeared a bit slow, was no thief. Who would have thought that this seemingly foolish kid would become a famous football coach? His name was Kennedy. Physically 18 years old but with the mind of a 5-year-old. A transistor radio that he always carried with him earned Kennedy the nickname Radio. Being teased by those around him was a regular occurrence. He would push a shopping cart around town, looking for things that others didn't want but that he could use. His life of poverty, combined with his mental condition, made Kennedy seem like a freak in others' eyes. Wherever he went, everyone would steer clear of him. Kennedy loved anything related to balls, but he would only watch quietly from a distance. One day, a player accidentally kicked a ball outside the fence, and Kennedy happened to pick it up. The player yelled at him to throw it back, but Kennedy misunderstood and happily put the ball in his shopping cart and left. Faced with the player's scolding, the coach pretended not to hear. The boy loved football so much, so what was the harm in giving him a ball? The next day, Kennedy was subjected to retaliation from the players. They locked him in a warehouse and repeatedly threw footballs at the door. They were tireless, laughing heartily with ridicule. The coach realized something was wrong and rushed over. Opening the warehouse door, he saw Kennedy with his hands and feet bound, curled up in the corner, crying in fear. The coach hurried to comfort him and helped remove the tape. Coach Jones felt ashamed of his players. The next day, he found Kennedy. Kennedy quickly took out the football from his shopping cart to return it, but Coach Jones wasn't there for the ball. Instead, he came to invite Kennedy to be his team's assistant. Kennedy thought it was another prank and silently turned to leave, but he loved football so much. During practice and games, he would always watch from afar, refusing to come in or speak. Coach Jones saw all of this. He knew this mentally challenged boy adored football, so he came up with a plan. He told Kennedy that if he came onto the field, there would be delicious burgers to eat. Kennedy was drawn to the team's office, where the coach had prepared burgers and soda for him. Seeing how much Kennedy loved playing with his radio, the coach took it upon himself to give it to him. After practice, he even drove Kennedy home. Just like that, Kennedy became the team's assistant coach. His daily work involved tidying up the field, accompanying the players during training, and cheering them on in his clumsy way. He diligently studied the coach's every move. Despite Kennedy's dedication, there were still many players who bullied him.